Man, Kirby's been eating real well this 30th anniversary of his.
Oh boy.
Not only did he get his first 3D platformer, which we're playing right now, he eventually got a whole spin-off where he got to roll around in said birthday cake.
In 3D.
Yep, and not only that, as of this recent Nintendo Direct, it's also been confirmed that he's getting a rather nice-looking remake of Return to Dreamland coming soon, next year.
In 2D. Wait, what?
Yes, in 2D.
So let's be honest. Does that remake's existence make our playthrough obsolete?
Not obsolete, but definitely in need of a revisit, such as the nice, pleasant revisit to Popstar.
One fine day, Kirby was taking a stroll.
So we did a look at this game a little while back, and now we're finally starting our playthrough of it, with me as the titular Pink Poyo.
And me.
Through totally legitimate means.
I find it funny how this intro focuses in on, like, Kirby and the Warp Star, but, like, you never use it, like, during gameplay outside of just transferring from one part of the level to another.
Well, to be fair, that's how it is in the games anyway.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, but I think that it had something to do with, like, the central gimmick of this game, which it doesn't, but...
Oh, snap! That hole in the sky is literally doing my shtick!
Fly away! Fly away!
Surprised Kirby is never going to not amuse me. All the Waddle Dees and even the butterfly and
Infidelity.
my boy.
Muffin Knight.
Don't worry, buddy, we'll shave you. I hope.
Shave you?
Or, we'll just fend for ourselves.
But as we warp through this here random star-shaped hole in the sky, it also warps Kirby's very being.
Curry.
Whoa.
God.
Now he too shall be flexible and pliant as Curry.
So wait, that traffic cone and car were on Popstar all along?
I guess, actually. I guess, yeah, now you put
It's
it that
what
way.
it implies.
And here we are. A random beach.
A random beach in glorious 60 frames.
Thank you, Mod.
Kirby's awakening, as it were.
No, hang on, not yet. You gotta wait for the shot.
Wait, and there it is.
I love how with this exact same shot that they showed off during that teaser, it proved that every Kirby fan in the world shares a single brain cell.
Yeah. Yes, it did.
Look
at him.
And you know
Look
what?
at the boy.
It proves we share a brain cell, and it proves that brain cell wants a Kirby and Crash crossover.
I would love to see
So
that.
we are on
And
the point of
and as soon
arrival.
as James makes some critical changes, we are at the point of arrival. And you've done it, James. Finally, after many long years of praying and urging, you have willed into existence a full 3D Kirby adventure.
Congratulations, it's a boy.
It's a boy!
It's a pink boy, yeah!
Look at him go.
Does Air Ride not count?
No.
No.
Well, kind of, but a true form Kirby platformer.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, don't mind the occasional stuttering you might see.
Oh, I see.
If it's not immediately, obviously, as a gentleman, especially from the title of this here playthrough, to make this work out, we had to resort to Yuzu. So naturally speaking, we're actually just starting this off of Logan's new rig. So yeah, naturally, there's going to be a few stutters here and there. Hopefully, it won't be too frequent, but we'll do our best to make do.
I apologize.
Just in case people get on our backs, all of us do own a legitimate copy of the game, so please don't
Yes.
yell at us.
Yeah.
Buy this game, it's great.
But welcome.
Please don't yell at me. I'll yell at them back.
To be fair, given this is literally the second best-selling Kirby game in existence now, I think it goes without saying that a lot of people bought this game.
Well, what's the first best-selling?
Yeah.
The original Kirby's Dream Land.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Makes
I
sense
guess
to
it
me.
makes sense. Considering it's the first Kirby game ever released, and then re-released every single, time it can.
You'd still be surprised.
Yep. So, as we are moving forward, unfortunately, the other part of that title can't happen quite yet because, as you saw in the intro, Kirby's been unfortunately separated from all his fellow Popstar residents. Some of them have, been peppered here or there, such as the lovable Blade Knight, Dai. He's a good friend of ours. Was
And
so.
the Cappies, and the Brunto Barts, and the Pep Drink.
Gotta say, right off the bat, how does it feel, James? How does this control?
Absolutely
again,
silky smooth.
Oh, hey, it's Banana Shoes Magoo.
If Kirby had to control it in 3D, I think this is pretty much the peak, pretty much perfection.
And it's really, and that's the thing, like, it was, I gotta give the developers props for this. I don't know if we had time to discuss this in our demo look at and stuff, but the lengths that they went to make this work in 3D for people who have, for especially a younger demographic who may have grown up having never played a 3D game, they can only assume, because most Kirby games are always 2D up to this point.
Yeah.
They went all out to try and make sure that the models of things would work in 3D, even if they shouldn't physically make sense, like that trick where so long as it looks like the move should have connected with them, it will connect even if they're much farther from you.
Right.
Anywho, sorry. Let's get on to our big gimmick, James.
Yep, the big gimmick that they, kind of like Mario Odyssey before, they didn't tout out till, like, later.
It's a car.
Well, Kirby, what do you make of her brand new car?
That ain't brand new,
It's no air ride, but it will do, right?
that's vintage at best.
Look at the wolfers.
It's my car.
But, unfortunately, these little wolfers of a beast gang are about to meet the wrong Poyo, but caught in the crossfire.
Oh no.
I got this! Woo!
So yeah, through all that warpy shenanigans in the vortex, Kirby's elasticity has grown 100-fold, so much so that he can now, with somehow control any sorts of elongate, like anything that's bigger than him, really, like this car.
Yep. With a super, what do they call morph mode?
Mouthful mode.
Mouthful mode.
Mouthful mode, that was it. So for now,
The super suck.
so
And don't forget the turbo drive!
Yahoo!
Would you believe they only had one in stock?
Kinda did.
So yeah, beyond that, effectively just treat these like a sort of new evolution of copy abilities, which, speaking of all evolutions and copy abilities, more on that a little bit later after we explore this tutorial place some
Just,
more.
like after the 3DS days where Kirby had some pretty solid, gimmicks attached to him, and then Star Allies, which exists, Mouthful Mode feels
Yes.
like a much-needed return to form.
Yep, just a nice little new bit of fresh air, and now we gotta get on over to that city, but unfortunately in our way is this bridge.
This place doesn't feel very shivery or star-like.
Not quite, but however, it does come with its own tunes.
Yep, it comes.
radio.
This is a Kirby game that comes with its own anime opening, courtesy of this here raid. Right, Leo?
Raylio.
Kirby likes it.
Fidelio.
And just, Hal made the very absolute smartest move, leaving this out of the demo they released before the game came out.
Yeah.
Very nice opening thoughts. I guess while we're getting to this, to introduce again the people who we have now, as we had him join us for our looks into Star Allies, we got Icky returning.
Hello.
And now new to our Kirby stuff, apart from that, I think the multiplayer thing. Doug, what experience did you have with Kirby and potentially Forgotten Land?
Doc.
I didn't get into Kirby as much when I was growing up until Smash 4 came out. It was like, it's kind of the same from a Metroid in that it's just thanks to all the Smash 4. But my first Kirby
okay.
game was actually
Tall.
Rollin. But my first Kirby game was The Amazing Mirror. Never finished it.
Oh wow! It's
that
funny
is a
because
good
our
one.
old friend Seely had the exact same start with Kirby, or at least, and actually no, it was either that or Air Ride. That was her first.
I
had the-
think it was Amazing Mirror. I know she definitely played Air Ride, but as far as like the main Kirby games, it was definitely Amazing Mirror.
Thank
Oh
you
yeah, I
for
guess it
that.
should be said. She was with us for our initial look at, but let's just say that life caught up to her pretty dang hard. So as such, don't expect to see her anytime soon.
For right now, yeah, not good. Anyway, so after that long drive, Kirby noticed some familiar victims.
Oh no!
No!
The Waddle Dees are being captured by these hippie birds.
The crows.
And yet they're not in Kirby's mouth yet.
Oh no! The teensies!
Yeah, no, they also have a really weird, like, canon voice there. Yeah.
I mean, it is funny too, because like I still think back to like the very first time they gave Waddle Dee's voices in Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, and it's like, yeah, I guess they'll always and forever sound like ducks.
Waddle do.
Wait, they sound like that in
Waddle
Rainbow
do.
Curse?
Kind
Waddle
of, yeah.
Dee?
Like, they sound
I just
similar
think-
enough.
I'm thinking of freaking Kirby Avalanche voices. Waddle
But yeah, no, these
no.
vicious new wolf-like creatures the game calls Awoofies are capturing the Waddle Dees.
and taking them somewhere.
For some nefarious purposes.
And they're hunting that weird-looking Pokemon.
Oh no!
This cute little elephant fairy thing.
Yeah, that is
I guess
definitely a Generation 18 Pokemon, Ulfolin. And the Motley Two Birds.
Oh, you can fit through those bars.
Again,
Well, no,
like,
the ears.
honestly, even the birds there do kind of look like later generation Pokemon.
No, they kind of look like Mo from Three Stooges.
Well, Kirby, you got a plan?
Mo, you said that, man. Now you just make me think of Mo. It literally grew out his hair to the point where you couldn't even see past his own eyes.
What, like he couldn't already?
It happened once, yeah. But yeah, beyond that, not much to say as far as controls as far as Kirby goes, because yeah, again, part of the brilliance, if you played a Kirby game, you pretty much controls the same way as he always has. He has D-pad emotes though, which is nice.
Oh yeah,
Wake up.
I kind of wish that was the standard with most of these here, like mascot platform sort of types. They need to just have D-pad centric emotes.
Yeah.
It's cute. So
It adds personality.
let's learn the story.
Oh, you saved me. Thank you.
Hell, no problem, Mario.
But what about those other guys,
Oh, there.
the Wildies? They were all captured and taken away.
You know what? I'll go ahead and ask real quick, Hype. In post editing, did you want me to go pitch up the decibels on that, or did you want to just keep it natural?
I'm not gonna touch it. You only touch it up if you feel it's absolutely necessary.
Just remember, we're going to be hearing this voice for a long time.
Oh, don't go lying. We're not going to be. He actually doesn't talk as much as you say. As you
Oh, maybe I'm
make it seem.
misremembering. Anyway, go ahead.
Possibly. With that being said,
We fought those beasts as hard as we could, but they keep coming back for more. Now I'm the only one left.
Oh dear,
Aw.
dear.
That's unfortunate.
I have to go save them. I have to. The plot calls for it.
But you got no army. Oh, but we do have a pop star. Alright, fine. Warp Star's here to help. And Kirby, being the Boy Scout as ever, will do it.
You'll save everyone? That's great.
Great.
Great! I'll get my stuff!
So, your name is Kirby?
No, it's Doug.
No, it's Snruff. Who told you?
Ah, okay, Snruff. My
Hey.
name's Ulfolin. Nice to meet you.
Yay, he's a friend. Now, is
you
this
wait
the
long
part where I can
enough-
finally do something?
As a matter of fact,
there you go.
yes.
Hey! Kirby!
There you are,
d-
my player 4. How are you doing?
I know how to talk now.
wait, player 4. There's only 2 of you.
I got 4 legs. No, you don't. You got 2 of them. Oh, I miscounted. Boy, am I glad to see you. I got pulled through that vortex and over Planet Popstar, too. If you ever want a second player to join you, just let me know. I'll always be ready.
Always.
Always.
Well, we could do that, but let's chat it up some more.
So if I join, just call me in time to the pause menu. I'll rush over. Alright, let's do that.
Might as well, because yeah, no, like the title says, we're gonna do this whole playthrough in co-op.
There you go.
And here I am.
So how does he play compared to the usual Curb?
Less.
Exactly.
But he can still
And
do,
I
he
will-
can still do his hopping skills.
Yeah, no, I can still do most of my skills. I can still ascend. But beyond that, it is one of those things where, unfortunately, which is also why I'm really looking forward to the Return to Dreamland remake, is that now everyone could be Kirby and thus have all of that same power. Because beyond that, as you see me showing off here, this is kind of my whole moveset. Also, we have a cool dodge. The dodge roll's been really amped up. More on that later.
It's pretty much just Kirby took some notes from Bayonetta.
Yep.
Literally.
Basically, Kirby said, what if I do Bayonetta, but better?
So much so he even somehow inherited her witch time powers. But that's something we can talk about later.
I'm pretty sure Bayonetta lent it to him. He's been a good boy.
And here we are.
Kirby's always a good
natural
boy.
plains.
Oh, natural.
All right, downtown Grassland. Like let's just get right to it.
So,
But
you
go ahead.
got- come on,
I'm
you're
okay.
player 2. You
Okay,
deserve as
well-
much time in the limelight.
Well, just gonna say that. So similar to the Teensies, as Doug brought up earlier. I forget if every Waddle Dee needs to be saved to access the post game content.
No,
No.
they don't have to.
Okay, then in that case, this is not going to be a 100% collection of all of them, but we're going to try our best. Basically, they have this cute thing where there's like some of them are tied to missions and things that you can find.
It's an as much as possible percent run.
Yeah.
I will say, though, it would be a good idea to rescue at least a large chunk of them, because they're technically how you're going to unlock stuff in the soon-to-be hub world that we're going to get.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yes. So
I mean, it's
there.
already a hub world. We just don't have much to explore.
You'll see what I mean when I say Hub World.
Alrighty. Go ahead, Doug. You're about to say something?
What?
Oh, never mind then.
What'd you do that for? He was just perfect. He was just perfect, sound asleep there.
Only I may sit here.
This is his throne. He rules as he
Yeah.
sees. He
This-
sees as he
and-
rules.
This is my throne and my kingdom.
And as always, the soundtrack in this game is great.
Absolutely.
It's great, yeah. Oh, he found him a secret.
Also, you may notice that little counter in the bottom right corner. Make 5 tulips bloom.
Yeah, what is all that?
So every stage in this game has its own little list of secret objectives next to the usual objective of reach the goal. In this case, one of them is to make 5 tulips bloom throughout the stage. Complete the objective and you get a Waddle.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that does remind me of what our game plan currently is for Kirby and the Forgotten Land. We will prioritize Waddle Dees you can find within the levels themselves, as well as, you know, the actual end level Waddle, like, golden
pick up the soda
stage of
cans.
them. Yeah, because they do heal
Uh-huh.
you. That
Oh,
being
okay.
said, however, we're not going to make a huge priority out of the Waddle Dees you earn through alternate means, namely, like, all those objectives, like, you know, as we saw earlier, interacting with the red tulip flowers, or this, where we break through the building shutter. These are the ones we'll absolutely try our best to get them if we can, but if
The
we do
more
miss a few-
immediately obvious ones, you mean.
Exactly. Like, I do want to try to get every single Waddle Dee before we do the post-game stuff, but...
Oh, by the way, before you continue, entertain me, go to the very bottom left corner of this building and fly
Yeah,
to your left.
Yeah, here we go.
I said to the left.
This way. Oh,
Give me a chance to catch my breath.
Follow the Dee-Doo.
Be careful, though, because...
oh no.
yeah,
no.
because it's a full
Oh,
3D
no.
game, you have very limited flutters.
I will be the funny man to point out all the cool, nifty secrets that you could discover.
That's the
include.
That is the absolute curse of a fully realized 3D Kirby. They did have to nerf his flying abilities, which
And-
not the worst thing in the world. This game's platforming is super, super tight to the point where, honestly, they could only have stripped the flight away from him and it'd still be pretty damn good.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be Kirby, it would just be Mario.
Well, naturally.
And that's right. In addition to that, I don't think it's gonna. Whoa!
Nice.
Saved me.
And I don't know if it's gonna be something that we'll like make a habit of doing in every game, but we are gonna try and like again continue our search for any potential HAL rooms that may be lurking about. 'cause,
I know where
they
all
got-
3 of them are.
They got pretty devious in this game. Again, knowing that it was in full 3D.
Yeah. The devil's in the details, as they say.
Yep. No.
But that being
uh,
said, though, I will absolutely do my best to make sure Logan gets his cut of the work, because, yeah, no, otherwise Kirby can absolutely decimate this, however it feels like. But to be fair, there's a whole bunch of space to work with, so, you know, the faster we get it done, the better.
Again,
and
it's a
I
Kirby
and I
game.
still
It's not...
and I. Go ahead.
As a Kirby game, it's not meant to be too challenging because it's mainly developed for, you know, younger or beginner gamers in mind.
Babbies.
Though,
So,
that being
yeah.
said, I also appreciate this game for having a difficulty setting where, you know, you do have the harder option, which honestly isn't that much harder than your traditional
It's
Kirby fare.
fine.
Personally, I don't
It-
think the difficulty meter really matters.
It does. It really doesn't. Like, this game's still pretty easy, even in the wild difficulty setting. But that being said,
Oh, check behind that tree real quick.
Wait, the tree?
I'd still definitely say that this game is slightly harder than your traditional Kirby, but again, not by much.
What's behind the tree?
Oh, I thought there was a tool.
Nothing!
My bad.
You wasted
See,
our dang...
my secret sniffing abilities throw me off every now and then.
You wasted
all
our
good.
dang diddly time.
And we're also gonna try and go for as many coins.
Howdy
as we can.
dilly.
Like what I did in Mario Party.
Alright,
Yeah.
to the left, there's another tulip. That one I know for
Where?
sure.
Yep.
They can get a little tricky with some of these.
Well, then again,
Um,
they expect you to, you know, utilize all 3 dimensions.
The pipe?
You
Oops.
missed.
How can
No,
I
you
miss? It was literally like a foot. It was like a few meters behind me.
Woohoo! But yeah, so they have a number. Oh, I'll let you go do this.
Ha!
Nice. And they have a gachapon.
Now, we collected one of these before, but yeah, we got Gachapon figurines to collect.
Literally called gotcha capsules.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
And god damn it, I really want officially licensed figurines of them.
They've made all sorts of figurines. Like, did you know that they're currently making a surprise deity figurine that I shared with you?
Oh, I thought that's just part of the Android deity they're making.
Yeah, but
You know what?
then-
I haven't spent too much time with this thing.
There are definitely some incredibly overpowered abilities, especially once you upgrade them, and that ain't the Blade Edge I remember.
He's a fuzzy one.
Giant Edge gone wild!
He's got himself a brand new coat and some deets.
And a shield.
Decals, I mean.
Oh, nice. So here, we'll show off, potentially with this boss, a new system that they... Actually, no, we're just gonna kill him. You know what, let's just kill him.
You know what? Why don't we just kill him?
I was gonna say, I think maybe we could show off the slowdown, but I don't think that... I think it only works on bosses.
Well, it's more prominent in bosses, if anything.
Right, it's more prominent in bosses, but it is... Again, Kirby does have his own variant of Witch Time, which does allow him to slow down time when he does a successful dodge.
Fair enough.
And you get a little bit of a power buff to your attacks.
Yeah, that too. Believe it or not, that's actually pretty pivotal if you decide to do a non-copyability run of a boss fight.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
Pretty nifty.
I guess in that case, would you say it's actually no, how to put this? Would you say it's almost closer to Link and his Flurry Rush thing from Breath of the Wild?
Kind of, yeah, actually.
Alright, suck up.
Yay.
Except without the weapon durability.
Okay.
Suck it up.
What you
right.
thinking about, Brian?
Now come on. Twist. Twist.
Oh,
Twist.
bring that up.
Yeah, no. If you want to get done super quickly, you just twist it like you would playing Tug of War in Mario Party.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Just as always, the games are adorable. These guys freaking like they take all sorts of like adorable likeness from the world around them and inject it right into this game.
It's Kirby. How could it not be adorable?
I mean, what's more adorable than seeing two best friends from another planet literally having the time of their lives in a post-apocalyptic world?
Destroying all forms of mammals.
Kirby
Oh, hey
could-
Kirby, I still have some bunny on my spear. Can you help me clean it up later? It's like it's fun bonding memories.
Also, I do appreciate that Bandana while D is here because yes, his spear naturally does have piercing properties. So puzzles like that would normally require the sword, not entirely necessary.
I feel so bad for these turtles.
Yeah, they've literally made their shells into buildings, which
No, their shells are buildings.
God,
Or,
oh, you're missing a
pieces of
tulip.
buildings or whatever.
Yeah, don't worry, there's still plenty of level left.
there's one more along the way.
Oh, right.
I will also say it's not uncanny, but some of these Malfo mode shapes. Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
There are certain Malfa modes that do have their own emotes. Not sure why they didn't
That's so
do
funny.
it for all of them, but you know how it goes.
But I was gonna say, there we go. I did it. But I was gonna
This
say,
is a spinny.
Actually,
It's,
wait a minute. I need to see something.
What?
Okay, I thought for a moment when I did the emote, he also made a hole where he pierced there. That would have been funny, actually.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a biggie!
Oh,
It's a big boy.
I'll distract him.
And the cage is inside a shell!
Back, you
I
feet.
appreciate your
Oh.
gesture there, Bandana D, but he clearly is in the mood for bubblegum.
He's got a one-track mind.
numb.
Oh, nice.
Why is there corn in there?
Why isn't there corn in there?
You gotta start hiding. Oh, nice. And
Whoop!
Quick.
Where'd it go?
Get
Now
that,
time
get
to
that, don't
perform
touch it.
some old-fashioned chiropractic.
Hey!
Yakuzi!
Shakazing.
Oh, I
Did I think?
I think I accidentally wrecked his face. I think I also stopped his heart.
You fractured
Oh,
his
I
spine.
may have, and I may. Oh, that's right. I may have tweaked his facial nerve.
And I've also stopped his heart.
Yay! And it starts off like this. Pretty clean run. Only 40 more things to go ahead of us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that,
wow,
I'll also give this game credit, especially compared to Star Allies before it.
Ooh.
It's got a pretty decent amount of content to it.
It does.
Actually, well
actually
worth its
very
$60 price tag.
Definitely.
So yeah, this one's always guaranteed. Like you get one of Kirby, pull away via the mysterious vortex, and he's got mysterious new powers that let him stretch even wilder than even Elastigirl can do.
Yeah. Who's next?
Next is Sword Kirby.
Yeah,
I guess what one would call that. I guess the quintessential copy ability that people first think of. I guess.
Ronto Bert,
Ronto Bert.
who apparently was not prolific enough to get a description.
That's the one thing that kind of disappoints me with the figurines.
Yeah, like not
Is
all
that
of
there's
them
not
have
enough flavor
descriptions.
text?
Not all of them have a description.
Yeah, I think the ones that are 3 stars and up do get a description. The rest of them are just there for show.
Yeah.
Safe travels.
There's not enough item descriptions. That's why it's about as bad of a game as Ultimate.
I guess there is one other thing I can also say against this game is that Normally, when you pause the game, you do get a description of what your copy abilities are like. Here, you don't get any such thing,
Right.
which is a shame because there are certain advanced tech for some of them, like with
Yeah.
Sword Kirby, for example. Like you saw me occasionally do like the whole slide and then jump slash sort of thing. You wouldn't
Right.
be able to learn that normally. I think unless you get the figure or just fiddle around.
And with
Yeah.
Bandana, let's just get right to it. And with Bandana D, like, there was some tech that I was showing off there where, like, you can throw your spear, charge it to throw 3 of them, charge and hold in place to do a cool, like, hover thing that, like, rains down spears upon my enemies.
And this.
Which does get better the better kinds of copy abilities Kirby gets.
Oh, which is a nice thing. So every copy ability has its own kind of, like, implicit, like, attack scale. And the more you do that, the stronger the stronger Bandana D becomes, so that it's not a, it's not an utter, wash for Kirby taking all of the glory.
All the credit.
Yeah.
But yeah, how about, I guess I'll ask, what are your guys' thoughts on the news, like, about Return to Dreamland remake? Not exactly a brand new Kirby game, but touching up an old one.
Big surprise, I'll say that much.
This just came off of Kirby's Dream Buffet's release, and even like a few months prior, this game coming out. Like, again, Kirby's been eating pretty damn well this anniversary.
And then there was the 30th anniversary concert, which was really good.
Oh yeah, that musical concert was really
that
fun.
was beautiful.
Oh, having the actress there.
I actually stayed up that one night to actually watch the whole
Oh.
thing.
I
even though-
didn't.
To be fair, it was really damn late when it happened. So, I don't
Yeah,
know.
just
Especially for me.
honestly,
Like,
I've
it started,
heard people...
like, for me, it started roughly around, like, I want to say 2 in the morning. I ended up staying up for the whole thing, and then I think by 4, that's when it stopped.
Honestly,
Right.
like, I've heard a few people joke about this. It's like, comparing how Kirby's been treated throughout the Switch era compared to, like, how Mario's been treated throughout the Switch era makes you wonder which company Nintendo cares about more.
I mean,
Well, I guess it's also a matter that's
IP.
primarily HAL that's doing
My
all
bad.
the love for Nintendo, or for Kirby.
Yeah.
a secret room.
Yeah, that's true.
I forget. Do you still get burning powers with fire?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yes, you do. If you jump
Oh,
and
with
press
the-
the B button while you're moving around.
Yay! Cool.
I think it's only when you jump, though.
Right.
Yeah, I remember the
Yeah,
times
it
when
was
those
fair
were
enough.
considered.
Go.
I remember the days when that was considered a separate power up.
Yeah.
Wacky, isn't it?
I mean, those
Yeah.
were older. Those were younger. Those were older times, and Sakurai got better at his craft. Let's
for sure.
look at Sir Kirby Superstar, where that's when they actually meshed the two together. Speaking
Right,
of which, special kudos to Sakurai for not only forming his own YouTube channel dedicated to talking about the
Vintage games.
the neat deeds of gaming, but also literally breaking over 100,000 like in less than a week, less than a month, I want to say.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
one of those things I'm. Oh, go ahead.
What?
Go ahead, too.
Sorry.
Uh,
Sorry, I
gonna
thought you were.
say
Sorry.
But I was
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say I don't want to talk over anybody. I really don't.
Oh, you're fine.
there's
No,
one of those
you're
things-
totally fine. It's just that I didn't really wasn't gonna have much else to add beyond that. I was honestly waiting for a response to what I said.
I do like how the star coins there are specifically designed to teach you, hey, maybe some, background objects can also be used as platforms.
I really love
Correct.
the industrial kind of element they do to all this.
Like,
but yeah, I was,
for as linear as this game is, it definitely makes a lot of use out of its detail, like its attention to detail. So much so
Yeah.
that it actually makes for a surprisingly open-ended sort of experience with what little there is to really travel.
It's a 3D platformer that utilizes the 3D aspect in a very, very
Oh,
well
I
thought
just
out
realized.
way.
I just realized I probably shouldn't have done that. Is the fire still there? Okay.
yeah, it is.
I didn't know I did.
Nice. Yeah, you're gonna need that for the more lanterns, Kirby. But what was it? Another thing was that about the Sakurai thing. Yeah, well, just in time. One of the things that
Oh, come on. There you go.
one of the things I'm very excited and very happy about that this is happening. Nice with Sakurai is that it means that his knowledge and his approach to game design can be preserved, because that's been one of the things I've always been fearful of with some of these legendary developers either retiring or moving on to other projects. Is I don't want to I would hate for their successors to not understand what
Dude,
made.
high five, high five, high five.
Oh,
Give me here.
Yeah, you need health. Sorry.
They nerfed the kiss!
No kisses, no.
Well, I was about to
kisses.
say, like, not just nerf, they outright got rid of it.
I'm honestly surprised it took them this long to outright just, for lack of a better word, censor it. Which is, kind of grateful for them for not doing it for so long, but, kind of weird that they do it now of all times.
Yeah, but move over.
This
Get over.
can only take
Come on,
so
get out of the
much.
way!
Blast off. All right, we're here. You go
I got
Kirby.
I got it.
Embrace him.
You know what? I'll kiss him instead.
Oh my god, Kirby.
Kirby.
Why?
Are you cheating on me?
Cheating on me.
Those two platforms are very redundant, but
Yes,
it
they
makes
are.
sense.
I guess it
Again,
just leaves you that way.
3D!
Beyond that, I'm trying to think. I'm happy that whoever his successor could be, or anyone else, can like learn from him. High five me.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, and swallow this too.
Well, that's
Let me
cute.
just check
Let's
to make
move
sure.
on.
Nah,
fine.
you gotta use this. Oh my god!
I am now here as a friend.
Kirby's got tiny tits.
I love how his mouth is just a straight line.
Yeah.
Tell me, my friend. Does
Ow.
these stairs make my butt look big?
You have a butt?
No.
Yeah, you have a butt.
I was
Kirby
gonna
is
say, you have a
80%
butt. Where is
butt.
your butt?
Not
Also,
gonna,
hang on. I see a friend.
not gonna let the straight lines on his mouth just reminds me of the fucking Canadian guys
Yeah.
from South Park.
Oh yeah.
You're not my friend, guy. I'm
You're not my guy, buddy.
I know that, friend.
Actually, for me, the line mouth just makes me think of Ditto.
I
That's
also
him.
see that a little bit.
Can you actually throw your arrow on that block right there?
Can you?
No.
Ah.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
only
Very
that.
narrow mark.
Yeah, it's only that arc that's popping out of him. That's the only arc you can throw at.
Yeah, I will say, for the most part, whenever I combine with Kirby's mouthful modes, be it like car or anything else, it's very much like what I call the little brother gets to hold the controller and feel like he's playing the game too kind of mode, where like, I'm helping by throwing... Oh, wow, they actually home in on enemies. Holy crap.
It's like the Popka button in Klonoa 2.
I get that.
I can't. There we go.
There you go.
Hey, I did help!
I'm helping!
He did something.
I am a big boy.
Yeah, don't go there because it'll block the fire.
Hold on. Just need to make sure. Oh, you
I
know
love
what?
that little
Yeah,
backwards
you
shimmy
don't want to
he
cover
does.
the little shim. Yeah, you want to make sure to be careful not to accidentally cover the fuse.
I wonder if that can actually work.
Ready?
Only one way to find out.
I'm ready to go to space, boy.
I'm ready for
Here I'm-
Disneyland.
I'm ready. Here
Say
I
hi
go.
to the moon for me, Waddle Dee.
And I forget, and I remember to pack that sunglass. Aww.
Oh, it sort of worked.
You know, it's not quite as it wasn't quite as wasn't quite as grandiose as I was told it'd be.
Space is
But-
very shallow, as you could clearly see.
Yeah.
Well, that
Oh,
fit.
it's on top.
Actually, no, I have an idea. Oh, you know what? No, I can just do it like this. I was really overthinking that.
I think you guys are underthinking this puzzle.
You really
No,
are.
I'm
Most
gonna do
likely.
it this way.
We got time. Away.
It worked, but that's still underthinking it, honestly. 'Cause you can-
I know. You're supposed
yeah,
to put it over on the right. And
Caveman
Caveman
right, yeah.
brain saves the day.
Welcome to Caveman
It's called
times.
multiple solutions.
It's called the fire-brained idea.
Okay, let's go.
You're just going to ignore him?
After all that work.
I didn't like that guy. He owed me $5 at the last birthday joint we went
I
to.
didn't like that guy. He kissed the girl that I was in love with in high school.
He smells like doo-doo feces.
He said he owed you $5. He owed me 1,000.
Dang, yeah, I should not have saved him. He needs to go back to prison.
Exactly.
Anywho, you want to be Blade Knight for a bit? You haven't been sore for a little
Want
while.
to cut up some of that grass there?
Yeah, good for a little
Oh yeah, there is
Look at that
grass
little
here.
wolfer.
Want to trim?
Little wolfer's taking a nap.
You may want to go away.
No, what are you doing, you madman?
Kirby, look away. You shouldn't see what I'm about to do.
Oh dang!
I saved him.
I almost wish it didn't push me
Ooh.
back off screen and you could just leave it be for
A
whatever. happened.
toy?
I actually didn't
Nice,
know
I
this
like
was there.
toys.
Me too.
Yeah, again, that's also what I love about HAL Lab is they're like the freaking they're like the putt point and click adventure developers of our age, where they'll put little secrets in
They're like
everything,
the snack truck from Putt Putt Saves the Zoo.
where they'll just put everything.
They'll just give you stuff to do.
Now you're just making me think. If a putt, just make a new putt game, just do it as normal, then by the very end, absolutely scare the living fuck out of the player with darker contexts.
Oh yeah, no, that's called Putt Goes to the Moon.
Wait, what?
Putt Putt visits the trash compactor.
No, like the freaking from what Brave Little Toaster.
Well, think of all the Eldritch.
And then
think of
Putt
any
starts
given
singing
Eldritch
that very sad. Go ahead.
With the fucking shredding guitar.
No, think of Putt. Just go through his adventure as normal. Then by the very end, he meets an Eldritch abomination he decides to make friends with.
Oh, speaking
Okay.
of, we've opened some warp gates.
I want to ask.
Ooh.
I want to ask.
Dimensional tears.
All right.
I want to ask real quick since you brought it up, and then I promise after that I'll give Doug some time to talk. Like, what studio made Brave Little Toaster? Because I remember that's
Disney.
like, and I. Oh,
That was
it?
Disney?
That was a Disney film, yeah.
Was
Can't
it
be.
Though I think they contracted the animation out to like a different
Here, go for it, because
studio.
that's the other thing, is that these warp gates are kind of... these are my time to take a bathroom break, look online, because player 2's not invited to them.
And do the talking for me.
Yeah, so yeah, these are unfortunately player 1 only. So I'll look that up now. Perfect timing. Brave Little Toaster. It was let's see. It was produced by Walt Disney Company.
Oh, so it was.
Well, here's
Wow.
the thing, like, Walt technically owned, like, a handful of studios back then. Like, they owned Touchstone. Like, was it Disney themselves that made it, or did they only just produce it?
Okay, it was distributed, but it was made by Hyperion Pictures,
Makes sense.
American Film Production Company.
What else did Hyperion Pictures produce?
Well, Hyperion Productions produced such things as The Brave Little Toaster,
Doi.
Rover Dangerfield,
Oh, no.
and Robin Harris's Bebe's Kids. It's a magical Christmas.
Well, you know, they at least have one good title under their belt.
And they also did the Proud Family movie.
Ooh!
Yeah, you know, that makes sense.
Okay, so they have 2 good movies under
I mean,
their
technically,
belt.
Proud Family was made by the same guy that made Baby's Kids, so that checks out.
And which means yes, they are also the same production company still behind Louder and Prouder.
I
Nice.
still need to give that a watch myself.
I hear it's not bad. I hear it also goes a lot farther than you'd ever expect Proud Family to go.
Well,
in the until date.
for one thing, 2 of the new side characters are a same-sex couple.
Huh.
Are you defeating the Sir Kibbles? The reward is right there.
Bam!
I guess I have all the time in the world, Iki.
No, you don't. You have a target time to make.
And with that, we found ourselves a rare stone.
See?
Oh well, it was only 6. Let's be real here. All you get for beating the target time is just a few extra star coins. That's it.
Yeah,
Which is helpful, but
And I went for every single one of them in both of my 100% playthroughs.
I know.
well, good
but this
for
is
you.
This ain't no 100% playthrough. This also is the time where I gotta say, speaking of Brave Little Toaster, sorry, then Doug, was that that song we were talking about, Icky, super depressing, but god damn, is it a jam?
I know. I heard it on my way home from Too Many Games this year. Because
Really?
my friend Evan had like a whole Jammin' Jamboree playlist on his Spotify.
And the depressing "We're All Gonna Be Dead Soon" was on his Jammin' Jamboree playlist.
To be fair, it is jammin'.
Yeah, but it ain't no jamboree.
You know what? That just it gives me this mental image of like Icky with like, for the sake of hypothetics, Icky with his girlfriend is like, "Hey babe, how about we listen to some tunes?" And he just turns on the Bluebird song.
Bluebird?
Yeah. The song that Big Bird sings in the Follow That Bird
that.
movie.
Just want to
I
say
mean, that's not a jam. It's not even
else.
a jamboree. It's sad.
Maybe. Oh, go ahead, James. Sorry.
Hey, you did it!
There you go. Now I did the target time. But
You've done good.
all this talk of Brave Little Toaster, I have to ask, why is every other Brave Little Toaster movie on Disney Plus, but not the actual Brave Little Toaster?
I think
Yeah,
it has
I know.
something to do with the original studio. Or, like, disputes.
I mean, I guess.
I
Yeah,
guess.
like weird. Honestly, it seems about as weird to me as like how we still have every other Disney afternoon show, but the Aladdin show.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because
What-
Aladdin is public domain? I don't know.
I guess so. I mean, granted, they are gradually adding more shows.
Arabian Nights, I mean.
Right, and they are gradually adding more shows. Like as of today, we can confirm that they are now going to be adding all of the Bear in the Big Blue House and PB&J Otter.
Yeah,
to
it's like
the service.
yeah,
Which,
those are
you know, like that was pretty much right when I was a younger kid, so like that definitely hits a little closer to home to me than some of the others that
Yeah,
were put
like-
on there.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
looking forward to that because like I've seen bits of it when I was younger, but I definitely wouldn't mind experiencing
jeez.
Bear in the Big Blue
Oh, hey,
House.
what's that?
Gun!
Is that a dog?
A gun.
It's a gun.
And for Kirby's neutral special, he uses a gun.
Hey, Kirby, what do you have?
A gun!
No!
Okay.
So yeah, with this you can lock onto range, and it is also one of the most broken abilities once you level this sucker up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really,
yes.
make yourself useful, dude.
Oh, okay.
It is the most broken ability in the game, if you ask me.
You're not gonna make me do all the work, are you?
Hey, I don't got the gun.
I don't have the gun. You
Yeah,
have the
I
gun.
got a stick with a pointy thing on the top.
Alright, should listen to the man with the gun.
Oh, real quick, I'm gonna use this opportunity to go back to Disney Plus and also get Doug involved. One other thing that I heard that they were adding to Disney Plus is they were adding the first season of Spectacular Spider-Man.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, but does that really matter when we get Bear in the Big Blue House back? And PB&J Otter.
Yeah, I will say I am actually excited, especially given their history with Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I also do bring it up in relation to Doug because he's also a Spider-Man fan.
My aim is off today.
I do like me
well-
some Spider-Man.
To be fair, the radical speeds up in like how far you move it, the longer you charge.
I guess that's a fair point. The more you charge, the more aimed and precise it'll be.
And
It's
actually,
a bit weird, but it works.
Yes, continue,
Also,
Doug.
glide on top of that tree for a little secret.
I just said I like me some Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. That was Yuri as well, wasn't it?
no, that was Josh Keaton.
Yuri
Yuri
did
did
Josh-
Yuri was mainly the Insomniac games and a few other like spin-offs.
yeah.
Secret.
Okay.
Although
Secret
speaking of
tunnel.
spin-offs, that was also something I found out before the session. They're actually adding another Spider-Man show to Disney Plus, and it's the MTV one with Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Oh really?
Oh, wow.
Huh. Was not expecting that.
Me neither.
Oh wait, Icky, isn't there a Hal room in this level?
There is, in fact, the first of 3 Hall rooms in this game. Although we won't be able to access it until we reach the very end of the level.
Okay. Nice.
Nice shot, there, sport.
By the way, this is the Kirby game that really makes it all the more obvious that be careful which doors you go through, because as Sears tradition would state, the red doors you can come and go as you please, but the yellow doors are a point of no return.
It's a one-way trip for those doors.
It's all good. And they will have many of things. Oh, almost. Nice.
Ooh, yeah.
And for our trouble, we get a friend.
Another Waddle Dee!
Oh boy!
That must be torture for the poor thing, not only being in a cage, but having him in the cage stuffed in that chest.
Could be worse. Imagine being in a cage also stuffed with 3 Dalmatians inside of a chest.
Oh my god.
It's not like he has to eat or anything. They don't got mouths.
To this day, I will never forget the fact that you can never find Dalmatians in Atlantica, in Little Mermaid Town. For that exact reason.
Thank goodness.
Run away!
Oh god!
Run!
Waddle Dee, run!
What are you doing, you idiot? Whoa, nice.
Pole vault!
Careful.
Hello. I didn't know you could do that.
Reach the switch.
Yay.
Reach the switch.
But we're playing on the Switch. Oh wait.
Hey, we almost got killed and you're eating a hot dog.
My hot dog now.
You had to take it.
Ugh.
You know, I was half expecting it to be like you reach for the hot dog and then just leave the guy.
What are you doing?
I
you
thought it would be a
going?
secret like Crash Bandicoot. I'm
No.
sorry, I'm still on that kick from earlier.
You big dingus.
You know what, though? Good of you to assume that, because keep that in mind for later. Much later.
Way later.
Yep.
But yeah, again, all these little moves, you really only learn if either A, you remembered his moveset from Star Allies when you could pause, and I call shotgun,
Or it's
which
pure
means I'm
experimentation.
up here.
I get the caboose. Or he gets
This
the
is a
caboose.
really weird move. Whoa.
Get off my caboose. Not you.
Whoa, jeez!
Oh!
Well done.
It's a good thing
Okay.
that doesn't count as a death.
No, thank goodness, no.
fuck
That
it.
actually, that actually is also what I will say is kudos to this game, is there are very, very, very few moments of insta-deaths.
That, and there's no extra lives to accumulate.
Yep, much like Mario Odyssey before it, it actually got rid of lives entirely.
It just takes away from your currency.
Doing away with tradition.
But yeah, either way, it's a Kirby game. We're not gonna have to worry too much. It's only
Oh
when
my
it gets
goodness.
Oh,
it's only when it gets balls hard with the
Speaking of balls.
combat. Also, here
Don't
we go.
grab that cage, by the way.
Yeah,
Not
we're at
yet.
the point where we're gonna have to start searching a little beyond the background.
yeah,
Yep,
I see
For
that.
instance, you see a little sparkly thingamawhatsit on top of that tree, right?
Right? Are you aware of what a hell room is, Doug?
What?
Are you aware of what a hell room is, Doug?
Yes.
Oh, actually, before you go up there, I love this detail here with the Waddle Dees. Like, watch as he's calling for help. We ignore him. You too, Waddle
And?
Dee.
Where'd he go?
Aww.
Oh, he was a jerk after all.
They give up all hope of being rescued.
If not Kirby, who
Don't
will
worry,
rescue
we'll be
us?
back for dinner.
And if you look closely in the background now,
There's a thingy floating around.
More target practice.
and if he aims it just right,
If
pull.
he aims it just right.
Ha!
A
Stairway to heaven.
Not a big stairway.
I don't know. I'm kidding.
Oh, come
Or,
on.
just a stairway to the top of that building.
But it's so long!
It's a very long building.
There's so many steps, and I'm only a growing Kerbo.
Come on, Kirby, it's at the top of this ridiculous staircase.
And with that, as we approach... Oh, a slide!
Whee!
This is like one of only one or two.
I'm
other
sliding on
shows
my
that
face.
Do this, by the way.
By the way,
Yeah.
listen to the music.
It
Since we
still
get
sounds the same to
close.
me.
We get
Not
close.
until you see this.
Hello.
Welcome back to Star Allies.
Yeah, that game was alright.
I mean, I enjoy our
You know what?
multiplayer
This is what I say to your Star Allies. I say no.
3, 2,
Nil.
Dance around the clock. All the time in Fraggle Rock.
Rock.
But yeah, no, for what it's worth, like, say whatever you will about the base campaign, Star Allies did have some great after post-game modes after that.
Oh, it just
especially,
took a little bit.
Yeah, no, like, it got better over time. It's just, you know, they really should have just,
Anyway,
you know, they should have waited for that game to
but
release that game.
before we get too caught up, did we want to explain the whole thing of Howl Rooms to Doug?
Oh yeah, because he was asking. So, Icky,
I didn't
explain
ask
what
that.
a Howl Room is.
A
Oh,
Howl Room is essentially a
Alright,
secret
well, we're
little,
explaining
like,
now.
quote-unquote developer room that you can find in a bunch of Kirby games. Basically, it involves you having to wait a certain amount of time in a room for a door to show up, or going to a certain point in the level and then backtracking to find another doorway that popped up.
and usually there'll be Howl blocks, and they'll give you a bunch of little cute rewards.
Yep, including power-ups that you normally don't access at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Smash power-up.
Oh, wait a minute. Seems we overlooked
Did we
one.
get...
Drive without
Oh,
we-
because we fell off the edge
Oh,
immediately.
well.
bad.
We'll be fine. If worst case scenario, I could always go back and backtrack, but like, because you know how you, because now you know how we would get it. It's and I appreciate that they at least show you what these missions are if you miss a couple, just so that you know you're.
They only do
back-
it one at a time, though, which is the only real problem I have with them.
Howl blocks. Okay.
Because otherwise, unless you have the foresight to know what the other missions are, it is a little tedious to have to go for them one after the other.
Yeah.
One little detail that I sincerely love about the figurines, especially for like the ones with like wind effects or ice effects or like even fire, they deliberately remodel the fire to resemble like plastic.
Huh. Oh yeah, because that whole thing. Oh boy, another one, and I think there's actually a secret one. Oh wow, and I think there is a secret warp zone to our right as well.
Yeah,
There is
Yeah,
actually.
here.
take a look-see and find a doorway to another dimension.
Oh, you know, like the one I found last week.
Yeah.
I just had to go take a shit and everything, then all of a sudden a random rip in time suddenly
In
came
the
out.
porta potty.
I was going through the freezer yesterday, and one of these little fellas showed up.
Sorry, just if you can hear me real quick, it's like, so I went to the bathroom, and then there was a giant
Hey,
rip.
wanna know why they call
then
it
there
Bed
was a
Bath and
portal.
Beyond? Well, this is the Beyond part, ladies and gentlemen.
I see where you're coming from. Hi, please continue because I'm into it.
Okay, well, yeah, you know what? I'll repeat it because I wasn't sure if it was heard. It's like, so I went to the
didn't hear it.
bathroom, then all of a sudden there was this giant rip, and then there was a portal that appeared.
And going back to Iki's example real quick, it's like, oh, so the Beyond part isn't just some random Time Lord that just gives us a remote to literally do a time as we
You mean
please.
Christopher Walken?
Yes.
It's so weird, that movie, and I saw that. So I
boy.
did a performance at a retirement center a couple weeks ago, and that was one of the DVDs. Like they had like 4 DVDs in this rec room to watch.
You mean DVDs?
And one of them, yes, and one of those movies was Click. I'm like, I don't want to go out that way. Having Click as my only form of entertainment for like there's got to be a better. Close.
Oh, well.
Well. But hey, if you look in the upper right, because we're doing this on the harder of the 2 difficulties, we'll always get some form of bonus for participation.
Every little bit helps.
Because we will be putting those coins to use very soon.
And especially the rare stones.
I would like to take a trip to the mall, but I still got some more treasure to find.
Which is
Now,
fine,
do
because
you
I
really
want to get
want to
us...
exhaust yourself over every single one of these?
Hey, I don't mind, gives me a chance to look at my phone.
Yeah.
And isn't it a pretty phone?
Gives you numbnuts more time to talk about whatever's on your mind.
Okay.
You know what, on that notion, you been up to much lately, Doug?
Vibing.
Nice.
I will say. Well, I'll say.
Actually, word on the street is you. Apparently, you.
Oh boy.
Wait.
Oh.
Oops. Forgot about that.
Snuff that.
That's gonna cost you some in the rec room.
Yeah.
That doofus Kabu just respawned.
Nah,
What kind of jerk does that?
What were you saying, James?
Word on the street is you got screwed out of beating the King Kahuna.
Yeah.
Or was it a Yakuzuna? Or whatever.
Kohozuna.
Kohozuna.
Yeah, I died literally the first couple of seconds when that fucker appeared. The team didn't revive me, so that
Wait,
cost...
just belly flopped you?
No.
Oh, okay, we're talking about Splatoon. Like, it took me a second to remember what Kazooie is.
Yeah, my team did not revive me whatsoever, so that cost me the entire game.
Yeah, they were cowards and didn't go anywhere near him. So yeah, of course they were
absolute
down
cowards.
a man, down a egg cannon, and they wonder why they lost.
I guess they
also,
feared
I
my
just
power
saw
too.
here.
Then again, you could
So-
also like rely on weapons with high DPS.
I get.
Do you
Oh
think
yeah,
that
and
would matter with the
specials.
players I had with?
It helps in my case.
Oh, I forgot you can book it. All right, gun time. I will say I saw a sign here that I thought was very nice because we
that?
were talking about him earlier. The official Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter just tweeted out thank you to Mr. Sakurai for playing their game, because that's the other big thing is he recently was finishing playing Sonic Frontiers, and I'm still a little on the fence definitely about pre-ordering, because unfortunately I've been burned one too many times from Sonic, but
Especially recently.
yeah, especially recently. But according to him, Mr. Sakurai played Frontiers, and even he's like saying like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna give this a shot.
If they release a
apparently-
demo, I will download it, but I'm not pre-ordering that game.
I know. I want a demo, and/or I want to. Oh.
I did just focus on the signs.
Yeah. Well, the problem is that the lock-on will prefer to target enemies rather than the targets, which are considered optional.
Pretty much an auto.
There we go.
Pretty much an auto lock on.
I guess it should be said real quick, ladies and gentlemen. I've already had like 2 or 3 playthroughs of this game on my back, on my holster, but only on my most recent one, I actually decided to do basically a straight run of the game without having to worry about all these rare stones. So I didn't. I basically did a base power up run. So naturally, I didn't do it. I decided not to bother with these, so I'm a little rusty with some of them.
You're fine. You're my.
It's
You're
kind
my.
of funny how
close.
the copy abilities work in this game in regards to like power.
How so?
Well, namely, like even with like the basic sword, like during the very first stage of the game, I already noticed it's like, man, this thing isn't doing that much damage without having to spam the button.
Yeah, you have to get back there, which I think. How about this? After the mall, before the boss, we'll go check. Or actually, maybe we should wait till after the boss to actually check up on all the residents we've been saving so far.
Right, because
Yeah.
we'll be forced to head down there once we're done.
All right.
So how about we take a quick trip down the mall?
Oh boy!
Yay, a good trip to the mall is just what I need to get
Now
over
then,
these.
before you do anything, stop!
What's
Before
wrong?
you do anything, I want you to follow the Woofy if you have time to kill.
Which
one?
Woofy?
That
This
one.
one here.
Yeah.
Okay, following him.
Do not harm him. Just
Okay.
follow him.
And make sure he stays on screen. Like, if you go ahead of him, he will despawn.
Careful, Mr. Needleman.
Hey, go get a Needless.
Ooh,
Get
careful.
in. Just
Hey,
been
where are you? Where are we heading to, Mr. Woofy? It's like, oh, I'm just
Just
going
going on
to
a
the
little
day
stroll
job.
through the mall.
This unsuspecting doofus don't even realize what we're doing.
He's so
This is-
fluffy.
Crap! Way to turn a fun little follow the leader into a straight up stalking and assault as was about to happen.
If you could edit in Grunty's Lairs theme during the slog.
Yeah, well, more like honestly, you say that, I'd say more so Pink Panther.
Yeah, just like a
yeah.
slightly slowed down.
I mean, it's a
Panther.
public domain.
Dude, I doubt it. Oh, leader!
Ooh.
Well, you know, there's always last time.
His
I mean,
cohorts
next
are
time.
onto us.
Okay, following.
No
Fuzz.
witnesses.
I've never done this before. How far does this guy go?
Till the end of the room.
To the end of the room, jeez. This better be worth all the effort.
He basically, if you follow him, he reveals a secret.
It better be a damn good secret. I'm not tailing him for nothing.
Tailing.
Laugh.
All right, Jim, there's someone behind you. I should probably take care of him.
Where's my thing?
Jim, careful! You have a friend in your enemy. Don't accidentally spit him out. I'll get
You have
this
a
guy.
friend in your enemy?
Yes.
You got a friend in your enemy.
And an enemy in your friend.
You got a friend in the enemy.
Trust no one.
The only thing is, I think there was a donut at the start. You know what? It's screwed. This isn't 100% run. We're just gonna.
Well, if you do find a donut, obviously grab it.
Don't worry.
'Cause I know that is a one of the side missions in here.
Right, but I
Grab
could've sworn
it.
there was
The
one of
escalator
those.
isn't activated, just follow him. Oh, and there's a donut.
Oh yeah, there's a donut there.
No.
Breaker, our best friend, the cardboard box.
In the box.
You know what? Now I'm just
Colonel,
thinking like
I'm following
the-
the Woofy
this
as
little-
I've been instructed to.
this little mission of ours of following the Awoofi. Like now, one of the first things that's coming to mind is I'm a secret agent. I'm a
He stole my kill!
agent.
I will say, wow.
Oh crap!
Oh
Is that
no.
We got
kill him?
we got bombers up the walls.
Will that
Man,
kill
what kind
him?
of mall is this? Puts your friggin'
Oh, no, okay,
dog
he's-
friends in danger? Bombs?
Okay, good. The bombs don't hurt him. That's good of him.
He's immune.
I will say, all the times I've killed this guy straight up on the escalator, I never knew he had a whole walk cycle all the way to the end of the room, and
What the?
He
Oh,
goes
Where'd he
behind
go?
his flag.
look at this.
All
we
that
killed
for
him,
a
but
blue coin? Are you serious?
Hey, it's 1 out of 240.
Also, if you want retribution, you could just go back and get that invincibility candy.
Yeah.
Right, because that is another. That is another means of getting another Waddle Dee. Again, some of the missions they expect you to free a Waddle Dee, say for this one, are kind of random.
yeah. So here, if we jump down here, we get to hear the new rendition of the song.
I kind of think that a Woofy secret is in reference to Kirby's Dream Land 3. With those little rabbit enemies that you could follow into, like, random little holes, and you get extra lives.
Oh yeah. Also, yeah, you are hyper with these Kirby with these sweets now.
I do love this
Like
rock
you go
rendition
fast.
of the song.
Definitely.
Aw, I want to break the box.
Waldy's got shopping to do!
Hey, what's this?
What's
This
it's a file
locker?
cabinet.
This locker, it's so tantalizing.
It's
It
so
looks
delicious.
delicious.
Eat it. Maybe there's money in it.
and lemon scented!
Nope. That's not yellow.
Waddle Dee!
Waldy.
Watch out!
Waldy, no.
He's gonna fall!
No, he ain't. You're just worrying about nothing.
Yeah, you have to jiggle it up and down.
Yeah, just jiggle it.
Oop.
Okay.
So go
Burger?
right at
Told
the
you, huh?
burger. Ah! Get crushed under that.
Turn right at Burger Avenue in 500 feet.
Actually, wait. Don't go there just yet. Go back.
Go back, you fool.
We're going as fast as we can.
You smartass.
Because I think... I might be confusing it with a different hull, but is... Oh, okay,
Yeah, I
I
was
think of a
confusing
different
it
hull. Never mind.
Ugh.
You're thinking of the next one.
But yeah, go to the burger hall.
The Hall of Bird.
Let's go visit the Burger Cafe.
Burger.
And look at all these cute little woofies having a
Burger?
fun little time at the burger joint.
Yeah, why should we disturb them?
It's a
Oh,
Five
hey!
Guys.
Five burgers that are ripe for the taking.
Five
Four burgers that
for
are right.
Five
Two
Guys.
burgers right for the. And a friend.
Unfortunately, guys don't exist in this world anymore.
And that
No
Waddle Dee's
burgers.
like, did you save any of those burgers for me?
Oh. No.
Oh.
Well, you technically did grab one of them.
What you gonna do about it?
Here's the bill!
That's right, going to Nolan.
Dine and ditch.
Literally dying from someone else in the ditch.
I think there's a secret behind that sign, by the way.
Let's just leave them to their fate and assume they survived.
Oh, don't kill this one. Look at him just minding his own beeswax. And oh, jeez.
Careful,
yeah,
it's
That
all
was
good, we're
just
good.
me, right?
Ooh, grab that needle.
There was a little bit of a connection thing on Discord, but other than that, I think we're still going fine.
Okay.
It's Katamari Kirby.
Kind of.
A little bit.
It's like a mini Katamari.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh no!
Rusty's gone wild too!
Oh boy.
He's with his own kind now. Who knows what he'll do with it?
Oh, by the way, like, while you're in your little needle ball form, if you jump, you can also do, like, a little, like, twirl attack.
Which is pretty cool. It's honestly pretty.
There we go.
And not only that, Needle Kirby can also connect with not only enemies but also the star, like all the damage stars from bosses, which can be pretty helpful in accumulating more damage.
And
Yeah.
then you could throw those accumulated thingies stuck to Needle Kirby's body and throw them back at enemies.
And they kept Ice Skatey Kirby.
Yep, who still has his frosty powers, and you can still do the whole freeze thing by rapidly pressing the button.
I think I saw a Pizza Hut down there.
Oh, really? Where?
What? I think you're right.
No, never mind.
Aww.
Man,
It's
you
just
got my
broken
hopes up.
technology. Also, those animals started a fire!
I gotta say, you got my hopes up there.
But I want Pizza Hut too.
Nah, it was just a Papa John's.
Oh,
Ugh.
wait.
Ooh.
Actually, it's funny. Like, I don't think I've ever had a Papa John's before.
Me neither.
I've only had Papa John's once, and I refuse to ever touch that shit again.
It's funny, like, I came close to having one once with one of my siblings, but unfortunately they were a little sick, and we didn't find out they were sick until the second we stepped in there and they threw up.
Ew. Was it the Papa John's that did it for them?
No, like, we didn't even get to do anything. We just stepped in, and, like, we didn't even get to our table yet.
Oh.
I remember a long time ago eating.
Wait, a Papa John's that you eat in?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Oh no! Well, yeah, or
Well,
you're thinking of
this-
Papa
this was
Murphy's.
years
Papa,
ago,
Papa
so that might be
Murphy's
it.
now does just the take and bake, but they used to have their own restaurant similar to a Papa John's.
Did they? No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about Papa John's. Did they ever have restaurants?
Well,
that
yeah,
you could
they
dine
did.
in?
I mean,
hang
like,
on.
Oh, hold up.
I remember
What?
this one,
I was about to say that
Donut.
keep in mind this.
Nut!
And a
There you go.
donut.
brother. Actually, I think we may still be on track to get all 4 donuts. Yeah, because there's one
You
here, one in the bakery, and one at the very end. Okay, we're good.
That being said, I do believe our next array of eateries are at hand.
Look
Look at
them
all those.
We'll never figure it out. Here, the secret. Do the secret again, and I'll stand right here.
Don't worry, Kirby, I got you.
Ooh.
See, I instant transmission. We're totally fine. I can't figure out which cake it is though, Curb.
Yeah,
There's
we got
2 cakes,
Corn-
Kirby!
Yep, there's,
Wait a minute, go back.
2 cake shops this time, so there's a little more to the puzzle.
Yeah, I was about to say, good. There you go.
And there's another thingy.
Yeah, do it again.
And old computer.
Why does it keep putting me right underneath you?
Also,
Good
do
question.
you think those computers still work?
No. There's no
No,
electric
well, not
power
now.
in this game, so most
Oh,
likely
well.
no.
Also, I just realized they're using fat monitors. These guys are this society was super ancient.
Yeah. Oh,
Ice
nice.
Ice cream.
and Bandana just fades away.
No, I just like to think that's the sound where Kirby and Waddle Dee realize the answer to the puzzle.
Fuck, man, my life flashed before my eyes the moment you played that song.
I know. So anyway, so it's this one here at the far left.
Actually, you know what? That fading, like Waldy fading away, it just reminds me of one of the newer SpongeBob episodes. They had to joke, it's like, and one of us is gonna have to go down there. And Squidward just fades away.
I remember seeing that meme like 10 years ago.
A long time ago. I knew. The baker. Oh, look, he has a little cute little doggy in the. We'll hopefully visit that place someday.
Doggy-woos.
They're going on some epic space adventures.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, cake!
Cake!
Lots of
That's
cakes.
not donut.
Say so for me, big guy.
Ow.
Well,
You know, you don't need to eat that cake, Kirby.
Kirby pulls that move where Kirby pulls that same freaking Bill Murray move where he eats all the cake and says, "Nobody will ever believe you," and runs off. Did
Oh, hold up.
I ever tell you about that story,
Sparkly on the
Yuki?
table.
There
No,
it is.
don't.
Did I ever tell you about that story, Yuki and Doug?
Actually, hold on.
Bill
Before
Murray?
you look at them, he's asleep. Let's put him in cryo sleep.
Whoop.
Oh,
Off he
he
goes.
shattered Kirby.
Now he's in cryo dead.
But I was gonna say, so basically there was this like story shared on Reddit or something like where apparently someone had met Bill Murray, nice, at well, that guy just got took
Someone
over the
met Bill
team.
Murray at a
do that.
mall, and then some pink thing in his old monkey compatriot.
Yeah, Kirby showed up and oh wait a minute, Kirby, there's some.
Yeah, that's
I
not
don't
gonna
think it's
stop him
gonna
from
work this
trying.
I can
Kirby.
do it.
Whoa.
I know I
Kirby.
can do it.
Yeah,
Kirby,
I'm
come
not
on.
gonna do
Kirby.
it.
Almost.
Oh,
Oh
What'd you do?
Gotcha.
Oh.
just cuts to Bandana D. Just anywho, yeah, no. So basically, he hey, we did it. Basically, yeah, basically a guy was at a burger joint, apparently eating fries, and then Bill Murray just walked up, ate some of his fries, and said, "Nobody will ever believe you," and walked away.
You know what? That is.
You know what? I
You
love
know
that.
that's just like Bill Murray to be funny and a dick at the same time.
I love it because he's
So me.
right. No one would ever. Woo! Honey, who ate your fries? Anywho.
I don't know.
It's if I tell you, do you promise not to freak out?
Sure.
Honey, you know I've never promised you that ever.
Never ever.
I never made any promises, not even on our wedding night.
Fuck.
Hey, look at that.
Ow.
Oh.
I'm hungry.
Big couple.
Big
For
kaboom.
those not paying attention, they're not going into his mouth, they're going out.
Of course, yeah. He's not inhaling.
Unless you reverse the footage.
Yeah.
They call themselves big caboos, but that's still not the biggest caboo I've ever seen.
It's called Decaboo, originally.
Makes sense.
You know, like
But yeah, with that all said, we've more or less cleaned this place up, save for one straggler a little ways back.
He'll be fine. He can tell a
he'll
story.
be okay. He's got food and sustenance.
But that being said,
Yep, this is why we want to see them. They're like the green stars from 3D World.
yep, you need to free a certain amount of them to reach the boss.
The Brawl at the mall.
Thank you, Waddle Dees.
Apparently, it's a completely different mall from the one that we just got out of.
But first,
Oh, and another one of these.
thankfully it's the only other one we gotta do.
Okay.
Admittedly, when I first played this game, I got tired out from doing all the side challenges. And yet I forced myself to do them anyways along the way.
Yeah, no, trust me, I felt the exact same way. Like, they become readily available so frequently, I kinda got burnt out of them after a while, even though I did still make the effort and do every which one I could find, because, you know, I wanted all those extra rare stones.
Which I guess there is another way to get.
At some point, they got me burned out as well.
No, I get that. No, absolutely. It's like
Now you were saying another way too.
There is another way, which thankfully there are some offline codes that we can use to still show off that system. Actually, I'll be honest. Have you, for the system I'm referring to, without going into it by name, have you seen any more online codes distributed? Because I think they stopped that. I think.
No, they still distribute them every once in a while on their Twitter.
Do they?
Some of
Okay.
them are time exclusive, though, I think.
Makes sense.
That'd be stupid if they were, but
There we go. Something about their server, something like that. I don't know. So with that,
I mean, either which
done-
way, you'll still get plenty. You'll still get plenty of them.
All right. So with that, I think
That
we're
and I don't think every code actually gives you rare stones. Like some of them are, I think, are more so geared towards either coins or food.
Yeah.
right, because you do need food for something else.
That being said, time to head on to the Brawl at the mall.
Oh boy. Let's see if we can pull it off.
Hey, Mr. Gorilla Dude, time for your 5 o'clock ass whopping.
Okay.
Ass whopping
okay.
or whip? Hold on, Kirby. I don't know if we want to do whopping. That means something different nowadays, Kirby.
I don't know,
Waddle
Kirby.
Dee,
I
they're
don't...
selling Whoppers for $1.
Kirby, can I talk to you over here for a second? Kirby, we can't talk much about this anymore. There's a whole thing. I mean, think of the consequences of what we could do with this. Okay, sorry. Let's just go.
I'm just saying we don't want Whoppers. Like I'm more of a Big Mac person.
I'm a Whopper.
I feel like this joke would be much better once we actually meet the boss, but I can just imagine them doing their little huddle and being all like, okay, like recreating that whole scene like from the first episode of Smiling Friends.
Kirby, can I talk to you for a second?
Banana.
Kirby, I know it's our job to help this guy, but
It's-
Kirby.
Clearly he's me.
You're not even
Clearly he's
eating
me.
them, they're just
I can't-
absorbing into your body.
I can hardly do a good impression. It's like, Kirby, I know it's our job to help this guy, but he seems pretty dead on what he's going to do. So I don't think we just.
He
I
seems
think
like
we
my
just cut our
boss.
loss. I think we just cut our losses and leave.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember. I
think we
think
want
one
ice
of
for
the
this
additions-
one.
It was
Yeah,
ice.
it's ice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta freeze him.
Something.
Ice is honestly, I would say ice is not one of the better copy abilities with this particular boss, but
It showcases one interesting little aspect of ice.
Oh, looky there.
so
It's a big, hairy hill.
So as I was saying, I don't know. This guy seems like a total lost cause, and I think we just
Kirby!
what?
Good timing.
Chicken. There you go.
Oh.
This ain't chicken.
Welcome.
The strong-armed beast, Gorimondo.
Hey, I'm here as well.
Oh, there you are.
So I will say, would it be controversial of me to say that Kirby in the Forgotten Lands has easily some of the best bosses in the series?
Oh, they're
fantastic.
really fun.
Incredible.
Yep.
Quick.
Thank you.
No, I'd say some of
Let's
them.
freeze him enough, and he'll get so frozen
Look
that
at
he
that.
shatters.
And he takes a hefty amount of damage once he breaks out.
Yeah.
I love it.
You'll love to
Don't
see
worry,
it.
Waddle Dee, you can do it. I have total confidence in you. But
Okay,
watch
you might
out
want
for a
back away.
spinning Kong move.
Helicopter!
Actually, I just realized with like Logan getting hurt, does that affect your ability to get one of the Waddle Dees in this?
I think it only counts for Kirby.
It only counts for Kirby.
I
Okay,
think
just
so,
making
anyway.
sure.
Well, hang on.
Hey,
here we go.
Logan.
Yes.
You ever see that video? Remember that video of the gorilla spinning around in the bathtub?
Yes.
My
Well,
first
freaking.
Thank you!
Thank you. But there's this one song. well, it has that one song playing the freaking I just can't hide it. Or, oh no, it was the gorilla
What
dancing
a
bathtub to
feeling.
no,
Hang on,
that's
let's
right.
stop and look.
Clear within 2
Clear
minutes.
within 2 minutes. That's pretty easy to do.
Uh-huh.
And
What are you guys looking at over there?
ta-da! Only
Clear without
Kirby.
taking damage.
So I
That
can
one
take
is
everything.
That one's a lot. That one isn't as easy as you think it is sometimes.
But yeah, no, now I remember Kirby. It was him dancing.
Oh, wait a minute.
Here!
For a moment I thought, that would have been so cool if there was a different unique animation if you actually spin Kirby like this, but no, he should still do his thing.
Nah, well.
Anyway, let's just drop that.
But anyway,
and get out of here.
nice. Icky, I remember it was the gorilla dancing while that one song, She's a Maniac, Maniac.
Oh, yeah.
It was great. Anywho.
And you spin it around.
So what's
the one we
missed?
Wait a minute, what do we miss?
Oh, it was
Oh, well.
I
Well,
thought,
we
I thought it was the
You did.
I thought it was the sword ability, but you guys clarified it was the, well, whatever.
You know what?
Okay, well,
well,
that's two Waddle Dees not invited to the after party.
You know what? I don't mind because I don't know how many people knew that you can technically freeze bosses like that.
Yeah, it deals critical damage. It's a really neat little idea there.
The more you know, fellas.
The more you know.
Guys, I'm still trapped in here. Help.
We saved all our friends, Kirby.
When you're...
And finally, after all that work, and here we are, Waddle Dee Town.
Would you believe they rebuilt this entire place in literally only a minute?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Take that, Rome.
Seriously.
Save as many as you can, and this is like your big incentive of saving the Waddle Dees. The more you save, the more buildings that they can make in this town.
Like a
Like a
cinema.
It's a cutscene viewer.
Although I do admittedly like the dialogue you get from the usher in there.
Yeah.
Hello,
And of
Gacha
course,
figurine.
One.
the age-old gashapon machine.
It's a scam.
No, it
It is.
isn't.
And this area is going to be really fun to explore.
Yep, the weapon shop.
Yeah.
It's one of the
The
most
Whoppin'
useful
Shop?
things to use in this adventure.
It's also, unfortunately, one of the biggest time killers if you're going for 100% completion, because every time you come back, especially with the scroll on hand, the game's got to tell you, you can level this up now, or this, or this.
What's this?
But of course, Elflin's got to point it out that, look.
It's
I mean,
a
I get it.
thing!
It is a big feature, so I'll forgive him for this much.
Fine, what do you got to say for yourself, Elflin?
Look, Waldy's weapon shop is open. Looks like a quick way to grab copy abilities.
Yep.
I also heard that the Waddle Dee inside knows a secret of growing stronger. Let's pay him a visit.
You know, now that I stop and think about it, this is probably the earliest a Kirby game's ever done to actually having its copy ability room open to the public.
Oh yeah, it's like straight up right here. So long as you've acquired it before in the wild.
Welcome to Waddle Dee's Weapon Shop. I work with all types of copy abilities. It's kind of my thing.
Hello.
Any copy abilities you find out there will become available in here. Pop in and grab one anytime.
Literally just eat it off the shelf.
Oh, and guess what else? I can help you evolve those abilities to make them much stronger.
Evolve?
Hey.
This
Oh.
blueprint contains some incredible techniques. We can use it to evolve your ability.
Which one?
Let's try evolving one right now. I'll ready my tools.
Oh man, don't tell me we have friggin' pay-to-play elements here.
It ain't
Thankfully,
that
this game
bad.
doesn't get that bad about that, if at all.
I think
know,
the coins
I'm
are.
joking.
I want to say the coins are only really used for. I want to say the coins are only used for the gacha machine, and it's really just the rare stones you want to find.
Well, no, you have to use coins to pay Waldy's fee.
Ah, curses!
You still need to use the coins for this, but I mean, you know, I'd say that's good enough. So we have a choice between the chakram cutter or the volcano fighter.
Volcano
I
Fighter.
say, I
Sorry to get
personally
your hopes
say
up,
that-
everybody, but fighter is not in this game.
Aw.
Oh well. I personally vote for fire.
Actually,
what's
come
the
to
rest
think
of
of
you
it,
guys?
a lot of
Logan.
commonplace abilities throughout.
Oh, shit!
You killed him!
You killed
Oh,
some
Okay, he's
shop,
okay.
you
He's
monster.
okay.
Hate crime.
I love how melodramatic they get. Which, oh my gosh, we still gotta talk about the first time that ever happened to us outside and how we were so stunned. Anywho, I like Cutter more.
You know what?
Why not both?
We have enough
I was
verse
about to say,
we have enough
I
verse
think
stones
I have
for
enough for
both.
both. So yeah, let's just do both.
Yeah, 502. Yeah, no, we got this. So to evolve this, you need some fees and the burstone materials in order to upgrade it. And at any time, it's not a direct replacement. At any time, you could always swap back to a lower evolution if, say, you don't care for it, or if you're like James and want to challenge yourself like a dum-dum.
Like a big dumb.
Here we go.
Challenging this game like a dum-dum means actually never visiting the shop once.
Oh. Fair,
But you are
fair.
required to visit it the first time.
No, you're not. Or,
Oh,
Oh, yeah, no,
I'm pretty sure you're not.
no, you're not technically. Alphalin is just like, he'll just keep reminding you, but you never have to go in the door.
But
Oh.
so now we have a cutter ability with angry eyes.
I've just
And
noticed
ears.
that, yeah, now he's angry.
I am angry.
Success!
Aw.
All done. The cut ability is evolved into Chakram Cutter.
Dang.
If you
Does
find
that
more
mean-
blueprints,
Does that mean the hat has emotions and feelings?
No, that's chakra.
And you know what? We can actually test this ability out on the right side.
Wow.
We got our own little sandbag to tinker with.
Hi, it's me. I'm Mr. Sandbag. I am the best character in the videos. Oh, game. Ow. Oh my god.
Mr. Sandbag. I am the best
Oh, my stars. Oh, my garters.
Your
Ugh,
garters
my,
and
my
your
derelicts.
girders.
Ow. Jeez, crackers.
Actually,
wanna
why
go
stop
ahead?
there? Actually, hold on. Why stop there? We can also upgrade the other ability.
Oh,
Right,
by the
I was
way,
about
if you
to-
see that text box above Waddle D over there, that means he has something to say.
the cut ability lets you stop your.
You know, it's pretty much just This is how you play with the game, or play with a cutter anyway.
By the way, did you know you can inhale each of these abilities right off the counter with Y?
Why would you want to eat a hat, Kirby? That's not safe to eat.
Of all
sorry, you
things,
say
hats
something
where
to-
you draw hats are where you draw the line.
Yes,
sorry.
because I myself do not have mouth, and yet I speak anyways.
Why? You sound so distraught, like, how do I
I
speak?
am.
You know, those kinds of numbnuts that actually make a bet that they'll eat their own hat if they lose. Do you think they actually followed up on that?
It depends.
Depends. Usually it's a statement.
Now
Yeah,
imagine
okay,
if Kirby
no
had to
problem.
eat. Imagine anyone else having to eat a hat like Kirby's.
Well, this one would kill you. That one would kill you. This one would just look silly. That
We all
one
know
would
how
kill
hot
you.
it is.
That needle one would definitely kill you.
You'd want to eat a party hat?
So Fire Kirby gives your projectiles a lot more punch them, and they even leave more traces of fire.
Oh, my goodness. My biscuits are burning.
Mr. Sandbag, give me a dream. Give the
Give me a dream.
sweetest one that I've ever
Soon I'm
seen.
to become Mr. Glassbag. That's not going to be helpful for anyone.
Dream! Forget the dang dream!
What's that one from?
Amphibia, which I still need to show you eventually.
I need to watch that. And there, he's
I
dead.
have begun from this world of coil, and now I'm
And
here
that
again.
that was Mr. Sandbag saying, "Damn that he wasn't finally freed from this mortal coil." He's here for life.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You know.
You can also try to affect Alphalin with your copy abilities, but he just runs it off.
Does he?
Yeah, he thinks it tickles.
Yeah, see, like, whoop.
Oh. But you know he's gonna be the final boss!
Said everyone when this game initially was revealed.
We all think he was gonna
Said
betray
me.
us. Oh,
I was the first one to say it, in fact. Also, glide on top of that, the weapon shop for a secret.
okay. Well, back to you, Hype. Oh,
Wait,
well,
back
that's
to
all
me.
right. Never mind. Elflin had something to say, but it was just about the world map thing, which we already know about.
Oh.
I found it,
There it is.
Curb.
Oh, you passed it.
Oh, free
Nice.
redstone.
Hey.
Yahoo!
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 Skippery, skippery.
Oh no! Hang on,
Yep.
we gotta show from this angle. The other fun thing is that if Kirby walks over there and I land on him, friend.
What happened?
Yeah, the first time that happened, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so
I
sorry."
killed the man!
Dude, imagine that was pretty much my shock because I remember jumping from a higher building like the first time it happened. I laid on, it's like, "Oh my god, are you okay?"
It's like, oh crap!
Help me!
Anyway,
Help.
let's go get ourselves some gacha points.
Compulsive gambling, yes!
Yeah, just to finish it off. What do you got, Curb?
Our first poll of the day is a gun.
Stick 'em up.
You pulled your last show.
So you go pew pew. Nice.
Imagine Kirby's getting mugged by his own figurine.
You've used your
That's
last
what
ha.
Hey, you get a
D's.
cave's friend.
Captured Waddle.
Wah 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 wah.
I almost hear them cry now. Let me out. Let me out. Wait, you at the. Oh, must be nearby.
Wow. In my
In fact-
hands.
One might be right behind you.
Where?
Oh no, wait, this has
Something
been Andy.
can. Now I forget what happens if you,
Oh,
what
wolf.
happens if you get duplicates. You just get a slight refund.
No, I think you just get a duplicate, nothing more, nothing less.
It just ups the number underneath the new symbol.
Man.
Then again, that's also the same thing with like the keychains and stickers.
That's enough of that for now. Let's actually take a quick trip to the cinema.
Okay.
We're pretty much just gonna do a whole tour of this place before we actually call it a session.
Yep.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome to Waddle
Well,
Cinema.
listen,
You can watch
you can
all
watch
kinds of
all kinds of
Yeah, go for it,
movies here.
Yes.
Are you wondering why we built a cinema so soon? Well, it's because entertainment is important.
You haven't built
It
a
helps
restaurant
the
yet.
economy.
I guess.
So which movie would you like to watch? We only have the one. Of Pride
Two.
and Prejudice.
We only have the one. Click, starring Adam Sandler. And I'm like, I can't escape.
I'm here to watch Blue
No,
and Ash.
supersize me.
I'm here to watch Blue and Ash in 3D.
Oh,
A showing.
I've been seeing Jaws in 3D going around a little
Convenient
bit. That looks
truth
pretty neat.
is about to begin. Please
Oh.
take your seats.
Okay.
Why don't we then? Because they get kind of flashy with their cutscene viewings, or at least I thought they did.
Nah, it looks like you just watch it from here.
Oh well, then
Beep,
we've seen
beep.
this before.
I've seen this. I hate this channel.
hate this channel.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, we'll say cancel for now, and out we go. And I think there's actually some things we can see over here.
Yeah, you could, if you go by the magic.
Oh, that's right. No, the
I
thing
think it only
the thing where,
triggers later, though.
yeah, it won't be until after we unlock the thing we can redeem it at.
Fair. That is fair. Then let's get out of here.
Let's see if there's anything else. Do we have a house yet?
Not yet. We're hobos.
Oh, we need
We're
50.
homeless.
Yeah, we got a little
Unfortunately,
bit.
if you
for
got
now-
every,
For now, they'll give us a free Maxim tomato, but not for long. Once we get enough of all these, they're gonna start charging you.
They're gonna make you pay for that privilege.
So,
make you pay out the nose.
I think that's pretty much all we can do at the given moment, which is fair. We only just started, so we could go back there if we want to do the intro sequence again.
I think we're good. Oh,
I
and
think
there's
if you
also a
stand on that
poster
rock
here.
to the left of the stairs, you get a red coin.
Oh.
To the stairs.
Oh,
Where you
the
just were?
stairs. Wait,
There's like a tiny
down
little
here.
rock on the corner of the staircase.
oh,
Oh,
this
this
one.
one?
Yeah.
Oh, there it
Yeah.
is.
So you do. Oh, so we do. But yeah,
There's a bunch of little, like, secrets you could find around here.
yeah.
But they
Otherwise-
mainly result in coins.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much all there is to it. So next time, ladies and gentlemen, as the clouds part, we will be heading on down to the beach.
to the Everbay Coast.
Everbay Coast.
Woo!
That sounds like the name of a Diddy Kong racing track.
Yes, it does. And yep. So get ready to see how swimming works in 3D Kirby. Short answer: it doesn't. It's more so nerfed.
A very big kind of nerfed, but I'd say it was probably for the best it was, considering it would be a little elaborate if they decided to go the full 9 yards.
A rip.
We're not doing these right now. We're just
A
opening it up for now.
Beyblade?
So yeah, no. So far though, pretty fun time. Again, I
Pretty
really do
pretty.
enjoy this Kirby game.
Me too. Easily one of my
Free.
favorites.
It's a good 3D.
I guess I will say, and I'll probably repeat this when it comes time for the credits because I have the memory of a trout. I really do hope that this becomes the new standard for Kirby games moving forward. Like I think I heard that they had plans to try and
Whoa.
like, yeah, you can book it. I'd heard that they had plans to try and like keep it to like have 2D and 3D like the Zelda games, but
It seems
We'll
like
see.
they're trying to do that with the Return to Dreamland remake.
that is true.
Again, I'm still kind of surprised that got announced so quickly, and it's actually releasing sooner than we thought it would.
Oh, yeah, like
I
this
figured
year.
it would be another year before we got any more Kirby related stuff.
No, it's
So,
going to be less than a year.
Lesson, you're right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like early, but yeah. Stay tuned, everybody. We got more Forgotten Lands to enjoy.
Yep. Till next time, everybody.
Make sure to pack your sunscreen.
Bye.
Oh, yo.